I hope you've got your jean shorts and white New Balances on. Grab yourself a bread soda and let's go cut some grass. What's up, guys, and welcome to Lawn Mowing Simulator. It's finally here. This is it, baby, the full release. So we made one video back in early access a couple months ago. You guys absolutely loved it. And we've played a lot of simulators here on this channel, but I think this one might take the cake. It's definitely up there. This is amazing. Just literally cutting grass. It's great. It's one of the most relaxing, one of the most just therapeutic things I think you could possibly do. So here we go. We are going to be starting up a brand new career. Like I said, full game. Everything's available. Finally released. Launch day hype, baby. Let's get it going. So we're going to create our lawn company, obviously. Thinking we go with something a little bit more professional than last time. And I'm thinking we keep it simple. I'm just going to go with the lawn guy because you're not that guy. I'm that guy. Bam. Okay. Company name is down. Logo. I'm thinking we have something a little bit more. So we did this one last time. I'm thinking we have something a little bit more grass inspired. I kind of like company logo 5 here. Kind of like that. Ooh. I'm gonna go with this. I like the circle. Nice and clean, nice and simple. Okay, we're gonna edit our player. We are, in fact, that guy. Uniform colors. I feel like the black looks really clean. Now the problem with that is obviously black kind of absorbs the sun, so it's gonna make you a little bit toastier out in the sun cutting that grass. But I feel like it's okay. I feel like the black with the gray is actually gonna look really, really nice. Then we can go back. We can do our hat in gray as well. We could do a white hat to try to completely dispel the sun. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. But I feel like the gray is a little bit more sleek, a little bit more streamlined, and it's not going to get as dirty as easily. So let's go ahead and confirm that. So there we have it. The lawn guy, here to take care of all your horticultural needs. So this Steiga is a collector type deck, which means as you cut with it, the grass clippings are sucked up into the vehicle's hopper. No piles of grass clippings will be left unless you overload the engine or your hopper is full. We also have the Knight here, the OFS1 Knight. It's got a mulcher deck. As you cut with it, the grass clippings are cut so small there are no visible blades left. No piles of clippings will be left unless you overload the engine, which means the deck doesn't have enough power to cut the blades. Okay, interesting. So we started with this one before. I feel like I kind of like it a little bit better. It's got a bigger deck size. I mean, obviously the mulcher is a little bit more convenient, but I feel like let's start with this. I feel like we should start with the bottom of the barrel and work our way up. As you guys can see, there are so many tractors we're going to be able to get through here. That is great. So many mowers. Can you call it a tractor? I feel like you should be able to call it a tractor. $2,149 accepted. We've got the front garden at the Old Nook Cottage. Front garden at the Old Nook Cottage requires a general cut. The lawn is surrounded by flower beds, so take care not to damage them. And don't leave clippings in the beds. We're going to be looking for a 5 to 6 centimeter cutting height. We've got about 26 minutes to get it done. Our goal is going to be a 99% cut. All right, sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and head on over there. I'm excited. Our first job. This is the job that we did back in our like, you know, preview episode a few months ago. It's a beautiful one. It's a nice one to get going. It'll give us kind of a good, you know, heads up, a good feeling for our mower here. And we'll see what we can do. So, ground check phase. We want to walk around and we want to see if we can find anything in the grass. Like, hey, look at this. Got to pick up that turd. All right, wouldn't want to go spraying that all over the place. Got a tennis ball. Obviously, these guys have a dog. Looking, I remember there were some garden shears somewhere. Maybe back over here. I remember when we first played, another tennis ball there, another tennis ball, some garden shears. Okay, I think we're all good to go. Dude, this is a sick setup. This is amazing. Look at this. Look at this backyard. We've got a nice little grill area back here. Holy cow. This is beautiful. This is like something definitely out in Europe somewhere. I feel like I'm in The Hobbit or something. Getting lined up here. Let's go ahead and start the cutting. And here we go. Off on our first contract. Now I don't know. I'm just gonna do some long rounds around the outside. Just kind of, I don't know. I feel like it helps when you have the border taken care of. When you've got like a buffer in between you and all the flower beds and stuff. I always used to do this even like when I was a kid. We're missing some of it though. We got to get a little bit tighter, I think. But like as a kid, like coloring and stuff, I'd always, you know, color around the outside and then get to the inside. I feel like it helps out a lot. So I'm gonna apply that here. Holy cow. The mouse is a little bit backwards. You gotta go up to look down and down to look up. It's odd. Gotta get this. Come across here, beautiful. Oop, oop, don't run into things, Trev. Oop, okay, we're fine. I don't really know how we're gonna end up, you know, emptying out our little thing to be able to dump all the clippings. I haven't had to do that before, so it should be interesting. Hopefully we're gonna be able to do that in time. Just kind of get all the hard parts first here. Get all the little gates, all the edges and stuff, and then from there we should be able to make some nice lines. Beautiful. Come across here. Make sure we're not running the bush over. Nicely done. It's kind of hard to see in the bushes. Really don't want to take anything with us, but I think we're doing an all right job. Okay. So the full outside has been handled. Now it's time to, I'm thinking maybe just start doing some straight lines here. Come around through here. Your boy can work it forwards and backwards. Beautiful work. Don't know if I would recommend doing that in real life, but in this situation it seems to work well. All right, so that part's kind of done. We should be able to get some nice straight lines now. That part was, you know, had the curve to it, so let's just start running some full-on straight lines. Little turns, come back around, straight line back. Beautiful. This is easy. There we go. See, this is nice right here. This one long line. That's kind of what we want to look for. Then we'll get a little bit crazy in other segments. See, we can turn like this, do a nice little 3-point turn. Most some runoff areas first, I guess, and then try to plan it around these long segments. It's like that right there is very satisfying. Obviously, that would look fantastic. I'm hoping, I don't know if it's because of the type of grass she has or what, but I feel like we don't really get too many mowing lines in this game. I want to be able to make some, like, you know, baseball diamond status designs and patterns and stuff. Could be kind of cool. I think we're going to have to do one more run around the outside. I'm seeing a lot of various little spots along the flower beds that we missed, but that's okay. We'll trim a little bit closer next time. That's the thing, man. If you cut the bushes, the tree looks taller, so you got to make sure you trim nice and close and get it all cleaned up in your yard and other facets of life. Same thing goes for these flower beds. Again, be careful not to damage them, but we gotta get close enough that we get all the little clippings, all the little pieces of grass. Oh, yep, sorry about your flower, man. We're actually good. I think it stood back up. This last segment right here, beautiful work. Okay, now we've got a nice flat area through here. I'm gonna see if we can just kind of make a solid rectangle and just do some basic lines. Ooh, motor overloaded, yep. Coming down the hill there, we gotta be careful about that. You guys can see it left a bit behind. If we're picking up speed, we gotta slow it down a bit. Make sure we take our time, nice and easy. Looks like this is gonna be our last segment we're gonna be able to do in a straight line like that. Let's just go ahead and keep it rolling. Really hit her plant there, but we're okay. Oof. This thing's got an interesting setup because the blades are behind you, so like I've got to learn to maybe not turn as fast. I feel like sometimes I'm turning a little bit too early because the blades haven't reached that segment of the grass yet. It's just a different vibe. You guys can see like that area right there we totally missed because we turned too early. I think on the other one that we used in the early access game, you know, the mower, the actual blades were in front, so it's the first thing you touched. We just have kind of a a different feeling here. Do a nice close loop around the flower bed. We can touch. Oh. Destroy the flower. Fine and Kurt. It's fine, ma'am. Don't you worry about it. You gotta get close enough to touch the flowers so you don't leave any stragglers, but you can't actually run the flowers over. Man, I don't know if we're gonna be getting a call back to this one. We definitely have to be more careful on our next one. To be honest, I feel like I'm kind of rushing it a little bit just because we technically have done this one before, but hey, every customer, even a repeat one, is equally as important. So we gotta focus on a job well done, Trev. Got one last little segment over here. Let's see if we can finish this up. Definitely see some stragglers we're gonna want to pick up eventually. Yeah, the corners are hard. We gotta go farther, deeper into the corners than we originally thought with this thing. That's okay though. Ooh, see, there's a nasty line right there. Yeah, we kind of butchered it a little bit back here. Let's clean this up before we get the last big piece. I want to make sure we make this right. Like let's go down here. We had a nice line through here that needed cleaning up. We've got some right there that needed cleaning up. This corner definitely needs a little cleaning up. See some more thick boys through here. Some spots right here. Okay, we're in better shape now. Got a nice long line through here. Make sure we go deep enough into the corner to make it beautiful. I'm gonna try to keep it long lines here. Try to be really careful around the flower bed here. I don't know why I'm going backwards, but I feel like maybe that might help. That actually worked pretty well. Okay. Because it slows us down a bit, I'm not sure. But we've got just this little section left, and it's a job well done. Oh, shoot. I was looking up at the top. Okay. I was looking at the top right to see how much lawn was left, and we ran over another flower. Okay. Cutting's complete. Drive back to the trailer. Leave the location. If left any grass clippings on the paths or flower beds, you can pick them up before leaving to avoid any cleanup fees. Let me go ahead and finish this. The artistes. Last stroke right here. One more time forward. Beautiful work. Let's go ahead and stop the blade. We're going to lift our cut height quite a bit. And let's go ahead and drive this thing on out of here. Hopefully she doesn't mind me driving on her patio. So this thing, I mean, we didn't have to empty the bag of clippings at all. That's nice. Going to go ahead and back this thing on here. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. I feel like we did. Ooh, see, I see a little piece of grass right there. We left a couple little things. I hope we can get like a weed whacker eventually and stuff to be able to hit the little problem areas. We did run over a flower or two, but she'll survive. It's gonna be fine. Hopefully, the owner's not too mad with us. So, used quite a bit of fuel. Had some fees, penalties, and fines for the flowers that we had, but overall, a very solid job. Got to be happy with that. So we just filled it with fuel, and then we can also empty our grass collector. That's nice. So we're going to be able to do multiple jobs. Like that was a fairly solid sized job, and it only took like maybe 15% of our grass collector. The garden at Kingsbury House is an award-winning cottage-style garden. It requires a general cut, but care needs to be taken around the flower beds. A little bit more complexity. All right, we're going to go with that guy with this Stiga. I don't even know how to say it. Let's do it. Gonna take a look at the grounds here. Make sure everything is clean. Make sure we pick anything up. Seems as if they don't have a dog. I do see some shears out here, and it looks like it's 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 ground check items. Oop, oop, oop. Some more shears. Running through your flowers, don't mind me. Seeing lots of verticality in this one. We're gonna have to secure the high ground and be careful coming down. We don't want to come in too fast and get some ground damage. Ooh, they do have a dog. Nice little tennis ball there. Here we go. Let's get ready. So they're gonna be looking for a 6 to 7 centimeter cut height. So we're gonna go ahead and do 7, just because that's gonna give us a little bit more you know, room to work with, a little bit more speed and stuff. Let's get out over the grass, get this thing started up, and here we go. So I'm going to try to be a bit more careful this time around. We could We could go into the first person mode. There it is. Okay. First person when running along this stuff might help quite a bit. Ooh, see, even there though, it's this mower makes it really hard to get tight areas. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna go back to the third person here. We gotta take precautions here, be cautious, do our thing. This top-down view kind of works pretty well. Kind of see a little bit better. Be able to get close enough to the edge, but not too close that we end up running anything over. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Hard part is down for the most part. Coming through here. Gotta get close, but don't run over the flowers. Beautiful. Gotta love it when you do a good job. I'm kind of thinking... Whew, nicely done. All right, do one more little section through here. Let's just go ahead and take this section out. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, so let me. I'm gonna back this up through here. Don't run into anything, Trev. There it is. Just try to. I hate the little segments where you don't have room to turn around or make any big lines or anything like that. It's just, let's knock these out early. We could also think about doing some of the tough variations early too. Like again, let's get. Ooh, be careful, be careful. Let's get the border around everything. Get the hard part done, so then we can just kind of send it. Just kind of go full speed around everything. Got to be careful. Again, watch out for the hills here, Trev. But yeah, let's get at least a one mow width buffer around all the flower beds and stuff, and then there's no excuse for us to ever end up, you know, running over them or anything. Gonna pick up our blades here, get back over here. We'll put them back down. Go around this thing. Yeah, this is perfect. A bit of a sharp corner there, so gonna have to do a little back up, but it never hurt anyone. We can go slower too. I feel like we're constantly going pretty much full speed. If we were to slow things down, it might make it look a little bit nicer. Picked up our blades, put them back down here. Let's get around this. Yeah, let's try that. Instead of doing the back up and turn around, just be careful. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Get close, but not too close. Now we're in a straight line. We can speed it up, but then the sharp corner, we can kind of slow it down. See, no reason to back up and stuff. Beautiful. All right. Last thing we're going to have is that gazebo in the middle, and then from there, I think we're kind of have free reign to just run around and cut anything and everything. This little part here. Bit of a close call there, but we didn't hit anything. Nicely done. Okay. From here, it's pretty simple. All the intricacies are out of the way, and now it's going to be all about cutting that grass, baby. I want to be able to go in one straight line. I don't want to have to stop. I don't want to have to turn around. I don't want to have to do anything too complicated. Problem is these yards have all the flower beds and everything. It kind of makes it hard. I'd love just a big square yard. Like, give me a farm. Give me a big tractor with like a 12-foot mower that I'm towing behind it. And let me just cut some lines. Around this way, all about making it nice and smooth. See, did we miss anything back there? Did we hit that? Ooh, we hit that. We hit those all day. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Your boy is picking it up here. So you guys can see that the one side of the flower bed is done here. So we've got to clean this up. We're going to try to go around the right side of the flower bed going forward, so we can keep that one long line going. So I'm going to clean this up, and then we should be able to continue on. It's all about creating that efficiency, being able to just make one run through. So I'd rather clean up a tiny little area to be able to keep it up. It's like, stop there, make that look nice, and now look at this. I mean, you guys have seen we've kind of cleaned up a few of these little areas. Now we can, turned a little bit early there because I'm talking, not paying attention. But now we can make everything keep going in one fell swoop and just keep going in a straight line, stay on the gas, not a lot of turning, not a lot of, you know, when you're turning and you've got the blades low, you've got risk of you know, stirring up the dirt and harming the ground and stuff like that. But now we just get to keep this thing going all the way throughout and maximizing the time spent cutting versus the time spent turning around and whatever else. We come through here, fix this part so we can now come through here, make a right, be able to keep on going and just keep on doing our thing. Dude, this is so unbelievably satisfying. We're kind of starting to get to the point where I don't think our one fell swoop mow is going to work anymore. All these sections are starting to kind of blend together a little bit. We don't have as much grass to cut. Gonna have a lot more open areas and stuff, so we might have to start switching up. See, like, we don't have to go around this flower bed anymore. So now what we could do is kind of maybe try to split it up into individual sections and knock them all out individually. So again, try to keep it so that we're constantly moving, constantly mowing, constantly doing our thing. We're just not going to be able to link everything together and cover as much ground this time around. Or even here, shoot, we aren't going to need to keep going around that flower bed. Making it tough on us, but we'll make it work. We're about 79% done. This is a good one. This is a fun one. I like that it had the complications, but it also had a bit more of an open area that we could do these long sweeping passes, which is kind of nice. See, like here, we might want to start making this way. Obviously, we're not going to keep going around that flower bed there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to get it all done. Coming around this way, we're really kind of getting somewhere here. I'm going to try to get this back corner. Man, it's just, I really love the big long lines. Obviously, that's the most satisfying thing, but I kind of like cleaning up the little corners and little areas. It looks so bad, and then you complete it and you're just like, like a sigh of relief. It just looks good. You handled that. You got her done. 98.1%, about to finish the job. 98.6. Picasso's last stroke right here. Never going to be perfect, but we almost got it. 99.3. There it is. All right. Job is complete. Let me clean this trim up just a little bit. And we should be good to go. Go ahead and lift those blades. Job well done, gentlemen. Gotta appreciate it. Go ahead and flip this thing on around. Get her back on the trailer. There we have it. Nicely done. I like that one a lot. That was better than the first one for sure. Got some interesting wavy lines and stuff, but I feel like it kind of adds to the appeal a bit. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Should this be a full series? Should we continue cutting some lawns? I'm pretty excited. I feel like we definitely should.